So today's the day. Finally extending the run for these ladies. If anybody knows, let's see, I think it's this one. This one seems to be crowing in the morning. These are supposed to be white Wyandottes. As you can see, some of them still have the pink comb. This is the white cochin that they threw in for free. I got these birds from Murray McMurray, and some of the combs on these ladies making me think maybe they're not ladies. So if anybody has any idea as to whether or not some of these are roosters, I really hope not. But anyway, so originally just got this run off of Amazon. Let me zoom out here. And it was pretty expensive, but it kind of worked out well. Obviously, this is the coop itself. I got these pepper plants still up here. But anyway, so this is what I worked on today. I'm gonna walk over here. My disgusting boots. But this is pretty janky, as you can see. It's just kind of thrown together, but originally they just had access. This was all based off of an old trampoline frame, by the way. But originally they only had access to this section right here. And as you can see, they've destroyed it. So now they'll have more green stuff to go check out over here. So I still have this extra one. They gave me an extra one today at Tractor Supply, so that fence post, I'll utilize it. Those are my pepper plants. Like I said, I got those ones. Those are definitely like root locked. These seem to be doing better. I think they got a little too much rain on them though. So let's go let these birds have a little fun in their new area. I gotta give them some more food, but everybody's chilling. Yeah, so like, you know what I mean? They have similar combs and everything, but that one was definitely crowing. So if anybody has any input, it doesn't crow anymore, and it sounds like the other ones. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's no rooster in this flock. But let's remove this little piece. Now they're gonna be afraid to go check it out. Everyone's nervous, but boy. All right, yeah, it's a little toy that I bought them when they were younger. All right, so just close this back up. Yeah, this whole setup's kind of janky. I really have to work on reinforcing everything, but you know, this is solid. This section's pretty solid. But anyway, let's try and coax them over here. Doesn't look like anybody wants to come over here, but okay, let's try this. Kurke! Kurke! Okay, we have one. The rest will follow now. Yeah, there they go. Everybody's coming now. It's only a matter, there it is. So I was trying to hold out for them to get access to this area until they were laying. They're about 10 weeks old right now, but you know, it's August now, and a lot of this stuff's going to be dying anyway. So instead of waiting and everything and hoping they figure everything out, this is what it's all about, really. Oh. So we have been getting some hawks. There was one earlier, but every time there's one, they all flood back right into the covered area, and even underneath the coop sometimes too. So this is just a little update. They'll have this whole section. I didn't want to cut any of this chicken wire because eventually what I'm going to be doing is kind of clearing this side out and then have them pick through all this. This should last a while. I'm gonna have to put some stakes down here still so they don't dig, but seems to be okay. I was a little worried about this because this is like really weak stuff. It's like semi chicken wire that came with the run. The run really was just good for the frame, but now that I have this area, they'll be pecking at it, and it's just cool to see them like this. A lot more natural, and they definitely enjoy it. So this is just the update after finally got everybody in here. I'm gonna have to go put some more grit in the coop, so I'm probably gonna go do that. But yeah, this is the update. Obviously they're happy, and hopefully nobody in the sky comes and tries to mess with any of these ladies or guys. Like I said, in the comments, if you could let me know. I believe it was this one. It was the crowing that it sounded like. It really didn't sound. It didn't sound like your typical crowing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible or it's whatever. But plenty of food for everybody now. I guess I can show you where I have all the food and stuff. But yeah, originally I was gonna have this whole area fenced in, but now that I'm growing these peppers and everything, I know they'll just destroy them. So I took off. It was that chicken wire was like all the way around, all the way even to here. So just kind of undid it, and that's this whole pile right here. This is just extra hardware cloth that I have and everything. So anyway, let's go add some of the the grit here. So I keep everything in this trash can. It's just, you know, your standard, what is this? Here we go. Minnesota trash can, Barron's. Very nice. Keep everything stuffed in here. I'm still giving them chick grit just because this is what I still have left over, but pretty soon I'll probably be giving some of the more heavy stuff. So just gonna go back in here. Oh, this is hard to do with one hand. I'll probably edit this part out so everybody's cooing. Oh, look at that. Almost got that bug. Nice. So I just put this in here. I try to keep this clean as I can, but obviously it's dirt, so I gotta sweep it up tomorrow, get all these feathers out of here. I might leaf blow them, honestly. But yeah, look at this. It's crazy, huh? Look how happy they are. I'll tell you what, too, I used to have this all hooked up with just a little wiring that comes with the chicken wire. You can cut off that band that holds it all together. I gotta be honest, they bull rushed that while I was working on this today. So, you know, I had to put that piece of plexiglass, I guess. Look at them. Everybody's having fun. I'll tell you what, never did I think in my life would I own chickens. This one's a problem. This is the smallest one. She's so nasty. Oksana. But yeah, it's pretty crude. It's pretty crudely put together, but I mean, look at all this vegetation. My prediction for this area, this will probably take just over 2 weeks for them to completely run through. No pun intended there. But I put a picture of this one into AI, this feathered one, and I think it's a white cochin. I used the Murray McMurray hatchery catalog to figure that out on my own, and I thought, you know, look at its tail feathers. I really thought that it was getting picked on and everything, but those are just new feathers growing in, and it seems to be healthy. But yeah, I guess my biggest concern with this would just be if I'm not home, I'll probably have some sort of barrier inside so they can't get into this extended piece. But yeah, that's the update. Now I gotta clean everything up. But yeah, if you have any input or you have any suggestions, let me know. This is all a learning process for me. So anyway, I'll see you guys.